Today is the final day that we can shiny hunt the Cake Hat Pikachu, and I really hope we get it. But we're starting off the video with something different. We have a shiny Whismur here, so that's kind of fun. It's a 349, or actually no, a 394. Neat enough, I guess, but I really hope we get that Pikachu today. The Pikachu is the big goal. If we don't get it, we're basically out of luck until next year for the next anniversary, which will probably be featuring Bulbasaur. And I would just like to be done with it now, so it'd be great if it happens today. But let's see what happens with this guy's IVs. They are, whatever, it's a 12, 14, 5. That's okay. Could have been far better, but it also could have been far worse. And here's our first wild Pikachu of the event. I have seen so many of these things, and they have just not been slightly more golden. I still have a few more hours left in the day. I want to say about 7 more hours left. Maybe it'll happen, but if it doesn't, oh well. Would you look at that? Another Pikachu next to City Hall, and he doesn't want to be shiny in front of City Hall. Come on, man. So originally, I was not going to put this in the video until I clicked on this, but look at that, a huge Dragonite. I've never seen something like that before. This is probably one of the biggest huge Pokemon I've ever seen, though, you know, I would love to have seen a huge Alolan Exeggutor. Just imagine how big that would be. But let's at least try to catch it once or twice in front of you guys. I'm not gonna waste a ton of time because these things do like to fight occasionally, but it's looking like we didn't get it on the first ball. Cool. This is more of a trophy than anything else, unless it turns out to have like really good IVs. Unlike that throw though, that was a terrible throw, and that's more than deserved. Let's try to actually hit this thing with a good throw, or not. Good lord, just not doing great today. 1 and 2, and didn't matter. We got it. Perfect. Now let's see how big this thing is. It's the biggest one I've got. It is actually massive. And are the IVs massive? They, not really, to be honest with you. I mean, like, it's all right.
1 hour later.
I'm sad to say I'm not seeing a lot of Pikachus with these Cake Hats running around, so I'm gonna try something different. As you can see, there's 2 stops right here. I like to lure these places often because there's a nice little restaurant over there where you can get some drinks, and if you're hungry, get some food. And it's right in the middle of these 2 stops. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop myself some magnetic lures, because in the past I popped some of these and I did get the Cake Hat Pikachus off of them, and Pikachu is a spawn that comes off of the magnetic lures, so it's kind of boosted in that respect. The downside is it does cost a little bit of money, but the upside is there's a chance at the Pikachus, though there's also the chance that I won't see a single Pikachu because of RNG. And this trick doesn't always work. Sometimes it's coded to not have the costume Pikachus and just be plain Pikachus, but during this event, for whatever reason, they are the costume Pikachu. So why not? Let's sit down, get something to drink, you know, cool off a little bit, and maybe we'll get lucky with that shiny Pikachu off of one of these. And now, after getting a few drinks and cooling off, I'm inside of a car now with Tommy. Thank you so much for coming by. He literally saved me. He's like, man, it's really hot out here. Do you want some help? And thank you.
No
appreciate you. I really do appreciate it. There were more than just that one Pikachu I showed you, but none of them were shinies. So I decided not to show you any more of them. But now we're still on the Pikachu hunt. There's one right here, so it's not shiny, unfortunately. We're gonna keep going hard for it. Maybe we'll get lucky with it. We only have about, I wanna say, 4+ hours left. So there's chance, but they're not super common. Like the amount of time I've been with Tommy, I've seen maybe 5 or 6 of them. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky, but again, if not, it's RNG, and there's always next year.
Many hours later.
A lot of time has passed, a lot of Pikachus have been clicked on, but not a single shiny for either myself nor Tommy here. Like, it's rough, right?
Yeah, literally. Because all these not roughlets.
Indeed, it's a hard time. But I do have 12-kilometer eggs here, so let's see what happens here. We had to do a lot of editing there. We just cut out a little portion of that, but number 1 is a Pancham. Just gotta be brown one more time. Number 2 is a Vullaby. I should also mention this is probably gonna be my last batch for a little while, just because I'm getting kind of tired of hatching so many of these, but number 3 is a lovely little Larvitar. Gotta love that. 4, please be a little better. I mean, it's better, for sure. Not shiny, but better. Tommy, what do you think this one is? Tyranitar. Well, you know,
Larvitar.
That would be pretty cool.
Larvitar.
I got you, because this one's the Larvitar right here. Boom. Oh, well, kind of close. I mean, it's a pseudo-legendary, right? Yeah. I think this is number 7. It's also landed. Cool. Either that or I've completely miscounted, which is definitely something that happens often. This one is a Sandile. Oh boy, only 4 more eggs left if I've counted correctly. This one is another Dino. I remember back when those were really exciting to hatch out of these things before their community day. This one is a Pancham. And then And there was another Pancham, and this is the last one for all the marbles. It's a Inkay. Alrighty, well, that's another 12 eggs, and I did count correctly, so that's nice. Let's take a look at some IVs, see if there's anything super spicy in there besides that Goku bad. Let's keep going, though, and it's looking, wait, oh, wow, another good. 2 Goku bads and 1 batch, wonderful, and a male Salandit to wrap it up with. That's just, delicious.
One eternity later.
Well, we never got the Pikachu. Also, it is 2:29 a.m. We're doing a trade right now. You see, remember when I told you I'm not going to want to do these 12-kilometer eggs anymore? For one, it costs quite a bit of money to do that, and also, my buddy EJ here was like, hey, I got an extra one. You want me just to give you one? And I was like, sure, why not?
You're lazy and you don't want to walk anymore. That's what's happening.
It's true. I am lazy. I want to do it. You know how many batches I've done of this thing? This will be finishing it for me. I want to get an 850 as a hundo. He does not want the hundo, though, so I'm hoping it doesn't go lucky for his sake, because he wants it for Great League.
Or Ultra.
Or Ultra?
One. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fair enough. Yeah. Also, he does not want to have the shiny yet, because he doesn't have the shiny,
No,
so
I'm not
40,000
dust.
I feel that, and I'm not going to cheat him. He's a good buddy of mine. So,
yeah,
there we go.
I'm good with this.
It's confirmed. That means that we are now officially set. We're going to put it down. I'm going to put it away for a little bit. Gonna let it stew a little bit for hopefully lucky energy for me, but again, he doesn't really want that to happen, but it's fine. I'm gonna look at his. All right, here we go. Doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. It's not like, oh, it's lucky. It is lucky. I'm excited, but what is it? It is a,
I already have the hundo.
Oh, wow.
I have the hundo from trading, like random trades trying to get it for Ultra League.
I'm sorry.
Oh man, it's all good.
But
I will trash it. Good.
Oh, 840. Okay, that's 10 off the hundo. This one is 14, 15, 13. I'm so happy with this. This is better than my first one. Well, thank you very much, bro. Appreciate it. You know what? I feel bad though. We got 2 special trades today. Do you want to do one more? I can give you one more.
I need it.
Oh, he needs it. Okay, well, you know what? Next time. I got you next time. Bro, thank you very much. I'm going to go inside and sleep, and then we're going to wrap this thing up.
Okay.
Remember when I said that I was gonna head inside and then we were gonna wrap this thing up? Well, unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that. You see, when it comes down to evolving a Pancham, you gotta do something special. As you can see with this one right here, if we scroll down, we have to adventure together, and by that, it means we have to catch 32 Dark-type Pokemon. And there was no way I was gonna do that last night, but luckily, I've already taken care of it with this one right here, so why not? Let's evolve this one. Plus, it's gonna be a lucky shiny dex entry, which is really cool. So, let's do it. I've already taken care of the requirements. It took a little bit of time today, and it looks like it's gonna become a 1644. I'm down. This is a really good shiny too. Like, I am very excited to have this shiny in my shiny living decks, and normally I don't like trading for shinies, but this was my second one. I almost never trade for my first one, but the second one, especially after all those eggs, I'm totally down with. And look at that shiny. Like, the red on the hands and everything looks fantastic, and the brown fur. I love this shiny. I truly do. I think it's fantastic. But let's see what it looks like when we power this thing up all the way. It would become a 3253. That's interesting. Don't know if it'd be really good for anything, but what about Ultra League just for fun? I'm not gonna do it, but it would be interesting to see. It'd be a 2487. It does have some niche play here and there, but, you know, in this current state, I think I'm just gonna keep them like this. I do like that it's a lucky shiny. I think it looks fantastic. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think the shiny looks pretty darn good? Because I think it does. And if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to smash that subscribe button up there. And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest this video down here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.